My husband cheated on me with 17 men and is asking me for forgiveness. My name is Sarah. I'm 30 years old, married, and I have 4 kids. 10 years ago, I married my now husband the traditional way. His family came, asked for my hand, and we got married without knowing each other. But after marrying him, I started loving him and I became obsessed with him. He was such a great man. We lived in one city, but his job was in another city. It was like a touristy city. He would go there for 25 days and come back to us, stay with us for 5 to 7 days. And we continued living like this for a while. He worked in hotel management or something like that. All I knew is that he worked in an area where it's full of tourists and hotels. And that's what he did. He saw tourists all day, every day. For 7 years, we lived the best life ever. We had 4 beautiful kids, and he was such a great husband and a great father.
This is Allison, and you are watching For Real Media YouTube channel.
I'm a beautiful woman. I take care of myself, make sure my hair is good, my nails are done, and I always look good for him. I'm responsible for the kids. I do everything for them. I cook, I clean, and I take care of everything around the house. He only works and provides for us, but I'm the one taking care of everything else. 3 years ago, he came home from work out of nowhere and was like, you know what? We've never been on a vacation together with the kids. Just prepare everything and let's leave. And that's exactly what we did. The kids and I were ecstatic and so happy that we would finally take a vacation together with their dad. We went to a resort and we were having a blast for the first couple of days. We were all swimming and he was playing with the kids. Everything was going perfectly fine and amazing. One day I had to go to the suite to grab something, so I left him with the kids at the pool and I went inside by myself. I went inside the suite, I did what I had to do, and then I was about to leave, and subhanAllah, right by the time I got to the door, his phone pings. He left it in the room before he went out swimming with the kids. I went to grab his phone so I could take it to him, and then I don't know what possessed me to grab his phone and open it and look through it. Keep in mind, he never gave me any reason to feel any type of way. I just opened it to open it. I wasn't feeling anything or thinking anything of it. As I'm looking through his phone, I see so many notifications, different apps, and hundreds of messages between him and different women. I was so confused and didn't know what was going on. I couldn't believe myself. I'm just looking and scrolling. Nothing made sense to me at first. All the messages were flirting, disgusting, so inappropriate. There were pictures and videos and everything. I kept convincing myself and being like, you know what? No, these are just tourists, people that he's dealing with. There is nothing between them. I was in disbelief, but I continued snooping and searching through his phone. Then I see a thread between him and someone. This person had a profile picture, and their picture was a rainbow flag. I didn't expect anything when I opened the thread of messages between both of them. But then as soon as I opened it, my God, the floor literally started spinning under me. I don't know much about it, but I'm 100% sure the guy he's talking to is gay. And one of the last messages this guy sends my husband, he was mad at him, telling him, why didn't you come and see me? You didn't like it last time we were together? There were hundreds of messages between the two of them. They were in a full-blown relationship, talking, sending each other's pictures, videos, disturbing things that I could not even fathom opening. I was just looking at as much as I can, but couldn't open and see everything because it was just so disturbing and disgusting. And subhanAllah, right at that moment, he walks in and he sees his phone in my hand. He knew it. He saw my face and knew it. I turn around and I start screaming and crying and attacking him. And he panicked and he got so scared and he broke down. Literally, right then and there. He was on the ground crying and begging me to listen to him. And I looked at him, I was like, explain and tell me what. I saw everything. He was like, no, listen to me. You have to hear me out. I was like, okay, what is it? He told me, hey, I'm going to tell you the whole truth. I was like, okay, what other truth? I saw everything. Then he dropped it on me like an explosive on my head. He was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It was just 17 of them. He's sitting there telling me that he only had a sexual relationship with 17 men. 17 men. I'm not gonna lie, I just lost it. I lost it on him and on myself. I'm like, 17? What are you talking about? So you're gay? And he was like, oh no, I'm not gay. I'm like, what do you mean? He was like, they're gay. I'm not gay. Sir, you had a sexual relationship with 17 men. What does that make you? Like, what? Just because they're openly gay and you don't identify as one, that means you're not? I lost it and I had a mental breakdown. I literally had to go to the hospital that day. And the whole time he's begging me and explaining it to me, trying to convince me why he was doing it. And I just couldn't. I can't. I got tested that day to make sure that I was clean. And I looked at him and said, hey, you have to get tested too. He looks at me and tells me, oh, we have to do it every 6 months. I guess he wasn't a manager after all, because apparently if you have to get tested for STDs every 6 months, what does that have to do with management? It all felt like a nightmare. I couldn't believe that I was that blind or that he was that good. This man is not a manager. This man is selling himself to tourists, to men and women, and he doesn't think that he's bi or gay. He was sorry, but he was justifying everything he was doing. I don't understand. How are you gonna cheat with men and not consider yourself at least bisexual? Like, what? That happened 3 years ago and I still cannot get over it. He still goes to work and stays about 25 days and comes back for a week. But during that week, I do not leave my room whatsoever. I don't talk to him. I don't cook for him. I don't do anything. We live 2 separate lives. I don't know where to go or what to do. Both my parents passed away and I'm all alone. I have no family to turn to. I have 4 kids and they love their father and they don't know anything because they didn't tell anyone about what I found out. Nothing changed. He still does the same thing because he works and he goes for 25 days. So I'm pretty sure he's still doing the same thing. For the people that would tell me to just pick up and leave, I can't. I don't have the means to support my kids. I have no family, no money, nothing. I am so sad and heartbroken. I live in Egypt and I don't know where to go or who to talk to or who could help me.
Some people says you can't question a man about what he does to provide for his family, as long as he puts food on their table. Seriously speaking, who would like to be kept in the dark, simply because their partner provides everything they need? Unless if the said partner is not a person of virtue or prestige. A wise man says, a good name is worth more than a gold. I have heard people say, man have to do what he has to do to put food on the table. But not when you are doing the wrong thing to make money. This woman have been living with her husband for years, and I believe they have been in courtship with each other before marriage, and all this while, she have never seen nor suspected her husband to be gay or bisexual. They have lived and built a family together, and only got to find out about her partner being bisexual after many years of marriage. Even though her husband is still in denial of the act, all the evidence and proof is clearly being seen. But he refuses to admit if he's either gay or bisexual, and the only thing he speaker about was that he cheated with 17 number of people, of which I found crazy to believe, because out of that 17 people, some are men and some are women, and is obvious that he wants to push every of his dirty act to, I was doing it to provide for the family, so everything he does was to provide more for his wife and kids. And I don't think with that explanation, the woman would have the mind to walk out of that marriage and not feel bad. Hence the man said he does it for them. Like, do you all understand the angle I'm coming from? Because the husband can't say he did all this to better everyone's life without you being inclusive. It makes it sound like you all are involved in the act. Meanwhile, on the other hand, I like the fact that her husband didn't try to threaten or treat the wife badly, all because she got to know the shady life her husband has been living. Instead, he was the one on his knees asking for forgiveness, although he wasn't doing that because he wants to quit from the bad act, but because he knew he hurt the wife and was truly sorry for doing that. Well is left for the wife to decide what she actually wants, because honestly, you can't tell a grown man how to live his life. If she can't deal with him, then she should consider walking away. But if she wants to stay because of her kids is up to her either. Hence the husband haven't changed towards her, nor their children, and even towards their relationship. What are your thoughts on this video? Please share your opinions in the comment section and subscribe to my channel.